And the next one, do you know peptic ulcers and the Nobel Prize? Okay, so how do we get the ulcer? Ulcer we get inside of our stomach. Getting the wounds in the stomach is called as a ulcer. So before, people thought ulcer is coming because of the more tension and more, okay, and for many years everybody used to think that peptic ulcer, which causes acidity related pain and bleeding in the stomach, and duodenum is one part of the small intestine, okay, but because of lifestyle reasons, because of the more tension, and because of that, in our stomach more acid is produced, and this acid causes the wounds in the body. Wound means what? Ghav. It causes the ghav in the body or some cuts, so that in the stomach there will be bleeding will be there, so that we get more pain. So people thought that before this ulcer is caused by the more tension like that. But these two scientists, okay, so lot of acid is produced in the stomach only we get this ulcer sickness, people thought. But and we get the burning also in the stomach na, since bleeding is there, we feel like the pain of the burning. But then two Australians made a discovery. So these two scientists only found out how the peptic ulcer came. Okay, so this is also peptic ulcer also caused by the bacteria. Which one? Helicobacter pylori. Okay, Helicobacter pylori. Because of that bacteria only we get the peptic ulcer, not because of the production of the more acid. Okay, was responsible for peptic ulcer. Robin Warren and a pathologist from Perth, Australia, saw these small curved bacteria in the lower part of the stomach in many patients. So they discovered the bacteria in the near the stomach lower part. So he noticed that signs of inflammation were always present around this bacteria. So near this bacteria, inflammation means sujan. If we get some hit in our leg, sometimes our leg will swallow. That means leg size increases na, sujan hota hai na, that is called as a inflammation. So Barry Marshall, young clinical fellow, became interested in Warren's findings. But first Warren found out, afterwards this person who Barry Marshall. So Marshall and Warren showed that patients should be cured of peptic ulcer only when the bacteria were killed in the stomach. So that bacteria killed in the stomach only, that person can be healed. So thanks to the pioneering discovery, pioneering means the first before discovery by Marshall and Warren, peptic ulcer disease is no longer a chronic. Chronic means it will not stay for long time, for so many days and years. We can become all right from peptic ulcers by taking the treatment, okay, with antibiotics. Antibiotics means which can kill this bacteria. That medicines we can use it. So for this discovery, this both got the Nobel Prize in 2005. It is a great discovery, na? Yes. So next, means of spread of a disease. So how the disease is spreaded, okay? How the disease file jata hai, we will see now. We have studied that when we come in contact with a patient suffering from an infectious disease, the possibility to get infected increases. So how do infectious disease spread from an affected person to someone else? Infectious diseases may spread through various mediums like air, water, food and sexual contact. So because of these also, the sickness can be go from one person to the other person. So for example, disease like common cold, pneumonia. Common cold means सर्दी ना हमेशा पकड़ता है ना सभी लोगों को. So that is why we call it as a common cold. Pneumonia and tuberculosis can spread through the air. This occurs through the little droplets of thrown out by an infected person who sneezes or cough. Sneezes means meaning hach. We say that is the sneezing. Cough means yes. Okay, so because of these two, sometimes when we sneeze, some water droplets fell outside. In that water droplets, some virus will be present. COVID-19 also, if they have the COVID-19 sickness, when they sneeze, in that droplets, that virus will be present. So that enters into the another person. When they are breathing, through the breathing, that bacteria will enter into that person. Okay, someone standing close to that person. So you see, area of small droplets from a sneeze of this person is sneezing. So droplets, water droplets are falling so much far. So okay, large droplets, big droplets, water droplets will fall down. Understand? So it will remain there for few seconds. So everywhere, if the person is standing here also, he can get his sickness. Understand? So transmission of airborne infections means through the air. If we get the infection, it is called as a airborne infections. Through water, if we get the sicknesses, means we call it as a waterborne diseases. Okay, so we have studied the experience of sitting near someone suffering from a cold and catching it ourselves. So we also will get infected and undercooked food, like undercooked meat can also be cause several infections. When we cook the meat, chicken or mutton, sometimes in a fish, it should be completely boiled. Not completely half boiled should not eat. Fully boiled only we have to eat. That time only, if any microorganisms, virus, bacteria, some things are there, they die. Otherwise they don't die. Okay. Oh, so you see this person, individual direct contact, healthy person. He is a healthy person. तबीयत ठीक है, इसको तबीयत ठीक नहीं है. So this person, indirect contact. Okay, individual direct contact and indirect contact is there. Direct contact means we are sitting near this person, directly we are getting through the air or through the water. So indirect contact means by food or other insects, mosquito. Okay, mosquito carries the malaria protozoa, Plasmodium, it will be carrying. So indirect, some are directly, some are indirectly. So some diseases spread mainly by sexual contact, like syphilis and AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, caused by human immunodeficiency virus. Because of HIV virus, we get the AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. HIV means human immunodeficiency virus. Okay, and AIDS can also spread through blood to blood contact with infected people. By blood transfusion means if one person get accident, that accident person lost the blood, another person give the blood, donate the blood, it is called as a blood transfusion. Because of that also we can get the AIDS. That is why before giving the blood we should have the checkup. If we have any infections, we should not give the blood to others. If you know I am sick, I am not well and I have this sickness, means don't give the blood to others. So your infection will go to the other person. Before giving the blood, we should check the blood. It is good to give the blood. That means you are saving life of one person. Okay, if you eat more only, you get more blood. And during injections also you can get the AIDS. One person using injection, same injection if you are using to other person, that person also can get the sickness. And surgical instruments, that means the operation when they are doing, that instruments also we get that sickness. And during pregnancy means when the child is in the mother's womb, that time also through mother child get. And breastfeeding means when the child drink milk from mother's breast, that time also child also can get the AIDS.